The Indian industry has expressed its firm backing for Prime Minister Modi's announcement that India will be a developed nation when it celebrates the 100th anniversary of its independence in 2047. Business Today TV spoke to R. Dinesh, president of CII, who is confident that with the groundwork laid in the past few years, the target is very much within reach.
In his 10th Independence Day address to the nation from the ramparts of Red Fort, the Prime Minister made a promise about India's economic might.
आजादी के अमृत काल में 2047 में जब देश आजादी के 100 साल मनाएगा, उस समय दुनिया में भारत का तिरंगा झंडा, विकसित भारत का तिरंगा झंडा होना चाहिए.
The ambitious target comes just days after another promise by the Prime Minister that India will be the third largest economy in the world during his third stint at the Lok Kalyan Marg. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman backed him in an exclusive conversation with Business Today TV, hours after the Red Fort address.
We will reach India as a developed country by 2047. Now, third largest, it is certainly something which PM has mentioned as a guarantee that in his third term, we will achieve it.
Currently, there are about 37 developed nations, which include the US, Canada, Europe, Israel, Japan, South Korea, Australia and New Zealand. While there is no set definition, some of the expected criteria include a Human Development Index of over 0.8, India is currently 0.63. As per capita income of more than $12,000, India's is currently $2,500. There are other parameters like life expectancy, infant mortality and income equality. According to the Indian industry, the framework to achieve this status is already in place.
This is what I would call as the perfect confluence, and I think the Prime Minister alluded to that by saying actually there's a golden period, because this kind of gives a combination of where the necessary reforms and the actions and the platform had been laid by in the last so many years, and as at the same time the ability of India to have faced the consequences or the challenges of COVID and geopolitically, and the right actions have placed us in a very unique position to take advantage of the growth opportunities.
Meanwhile, a report by the State Bank of India says that India's per capita income will rise to nearly 15 lakh rupees or $12,400 by 2047, putting it comfortably in the company of developed countries. And it is not only the country's largest bank which believes this.
All the benchmarks of being a developed country would also be met. And I strongly believe that we will, I would call it the aspirations of the whole of India will be met and will have to be met by 2047. And that's what I think from an industry perspective, CIS perspective, and equally from every individual's perspective is what we will aim for.
As a part of this promise, the Prime Minister said that if his first term was based on the promise of change, his second term was based on performance, then the third term would be based on unprecedented development. Bureau Report, Business Today Television.